So before we get into today's video, just want to let you know about a charity stream that's happening this weekend, not involving me, but I will be dropping in the chat, I'm sure. ThatFMRegen will be doing a charity stream this weekend, Friday 13th, Saturday 14th and Sunday 15th of May. He's going to be raising money for the Cleft, Lip and Palate Association, so go and check it out. I've got links down below for the Twitch page, for the Just Giving page, and there's like a post on his website as well about why he's raising money for the association, and go and check it out, and check out the guy in general. He's got an alphabet save going on their Twitter page, and on his website it's a Pentagon challenge, so go and check the guy out and check out the stream this weekend. He's raising money for a good cause, so go and check it out. Okay, now for the actual intro of the video, and yeah, it's another season number 6, the furthest I've ever got in a YouTube series. So yeah, big one, and we're getting promoted this year. Failure means that's it, because I don't want to do this again. This is it, last try. This is promotion or bust. We have signings. We've got some Brazilian flair in midfield. We've got a left back who might be good, but we'll have to see. He's actually English as well, so not often we're signing. I think this is the first player I signed who doesn't speak Italian, so that's going to be strange. Let's see what happens in a new episode of Parma from the Ashes. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to say is cue the music, because we have some signings to go through. Well, first of all, two guys that you know very well that are now at the club permanently. Sergio Galliano, he's been on loan for 2 years, now we have him for good. Hasn't started the season well, pre-season, he's scored a couple of goals in one game, but he's been very quiet as of late. But we've got him on a free transfer from whoever it was, from them. Crotone was where Udinese was where he was last, but his deal ran out, so I got him on a permanent deal. And the other one, Cherry, is back at Parma for good, 3-year deal, and yeah, he's earning £2,800 a week, and this is his 3rd season. Now he's with us permanently, so 2 loan players that have joined permanently, at least for the foreseeable future. Then we get into the money spending. So this is Julio Rusk. If I said that wrong, I don't know. He's Brazilian. The name doesn't sound Brazilian, so I don't know if he's got another nationality. Let me see. No, apparently not. Okay. But Julio Rusk. He's a central midfielder and deep line playmaker on defending his best. Very good first touch. Physicals are okay in places, but not in others. Decision making is good. Decent composure. He looks okay, and he's done okay so far for us in like pre-season and a couple of games we played. So hopefully this guy will be good. We got him for £550,000. £600,000 from Verona. We have a right-sided midfielder. This is Enrico Beazzotti. Valued at £450,000 already. £2,200 a week. And he's going to play on our right-hand side. He's got good crossing and good first touch. Good rating of teamwork. Very good in the air, it seems. Heading's not so good, but good jump in reach. Fair bit of pace and a strong player, so hopefully we've got a good right side midfielder here, and it'll be a competition for Christian Dorso, I think. On the left side of midfield we have Federico Giraldo. He can play as a left back as well, but he will be mainly playing as a left sided midfielder, a left winger. Good crossing and good first touch, decent technique, good work rate. Pretty solid physically, like all round. Good decisions and flair. Very nice teamwork at 17. So hopefully this guy will give us a few assists on that left side. And again, competition for Aramu. £12,000. This guy was not signed by us, but he was signed by our director of football. This is Andrea Polichizo. He's on loan at Fondi for now, but he's a defensive midfielder. So very nice ratings on teamwork and work rate. Good stamina. Everywhere else, he's got some good things like tackling at 14. He's a brave player, fairly decent decision making and good positioning. If I use him or not remains to be seen, but I suppose if we were in a spot above her, we could bring him in. But for now, he's on loan. And lastly, I think this is the first player we've signed who does not speak Italian. This is John Martoni. He's on loan from Newcastle, who is an affiliate club of ours, a senior affiliate. And he's a left back. I don't know if we've solved our left back woes. He actually scored in a game that I played earlier on. And he looks, fairly well rounded for like a limited fullback. Marking and tackling 11, could be better, but he's only 19, that will definitely improve. Very brave at 16, very good teamwork rating, very solid physicals. So we've got good options at left back, I think now. Now I'm hoping that issue has been solved. So you can see the guys were signed there, 7 signings, including those 2 players that are here permanently. So who is left? So of course we have no need for an attacking midfielder for a cam because we don't use that. So Bataccio, Sarcevic, Mikhailen and Calo, all central attacking midfielders, have gone. Gabriel Silva's also been released because he was never going to be very good. Koliako's gone to Albino Lefi. Sadly, we didn't get a lot of money in for some of these players, so that's a bit of a shame. But we did get £44,000 for Kone from Lazio, so that's alright. Simic has gone, Improta's gone, Botta has gone. Now this I didn't really want to do, but at 33, his performances were dropping, so I felt like I had to let him go. And we've cut a bit of wage there as well, so that's a shame that he's gone. He was one of our very first signings in the save. Been with us for a good 5 years. He was actually a club icon as well. So it's a shame that he's gone. He actually does some good ratings, but I felt it was time to move him on. Also gone, Kupitz has gone to Piast. And that's about it really in terms of like the big names. So I've had a bit of a clear out, and that's given us a bit of wage transfer budget, and we've got a lot of wage to play with as well. So we can definitely sort of renew some contracts. But the bad thing about Serie B, you probably know this by now, this is the 4th time I'm in this season, in this division, that there is a wage cap of £4,000 a week. No one can earn more than £4,000 a week in this division. So it's a real struggle to try and get top players. I tried to sign Gervinho. Gervinho was a free agent, but his wage demands were way too high for this division. I don't know if it'd be any different now. Let me see. Gervinho. Here we go. He was winger, which I was trying to look at, and he could play both sides. So I don't know if he's going to be any good. Let's approach him to sign him. Oh God. Okay, he actually wants to listen to us now. Right. Let's go for it. Let's try and sign Gervinho. We're going to cap that at 15%. Yeah, we'll do that. 2-year deal's fine. 3.2. No, you want 3.8. Okay, 3.3. No, you're sticking at 3.8. Right, 3.3. And if we get promoted, you can have a 1-year extension. You're sticking at that 3.8, aren't you? Right, 3.5. And I can't give you any bonuses or anything, can I? If we get promotion, you can have £20,000. Okay. We've got Gervinho, it seems. That's alright. I'm not sure if that was a bit mental, but we'll see. Okay, signings. Sorry, but on signings. Friendlies and other stuff. As you can see, we're already out of the Coppa Italia. Lanciano beat us 3-2 at home. That's not good. I'll show you this game. We were 3-0 down. They scored 3 goals in the space of about 9 minutes, which wasn't very good. Martoni, our new left back, pulled a goal back, and Cherry got a goal in the second half, but only 2 goals. And I think we were the better team, but our defending let us down. Kozic had a terrible game, and he's attracting interest from other clubs, so he might still go. There's still a while left in the transfer window, so people could still go. But that's a shame that we're out of that now. Previous round, we beat Spezia 4-2. Pretty comfortable win there. I say that, but they scored in 45 seconds, and they made it 2-0 through Fortunato. But then Galliano scored his first of 2 in this game, and then Cherry, Beazotti, and then Galliano again in the second half made it 4-2. Beazotti looking very nice. He got 2 assists and a goal in this game, so good to see one of our new signings doing well there. And in pre-season friendlies, we only played 4. We did okay for the most part. Against Borg Peronos, we won 2-0 Ziparic and Saltz with the goals there, 2 centre-backs. Against Brest, we won 3-1. Kofi Aguirre scoring. Cherry in the second half. Emnes getting one back for them. And then Trigini with the 86-minute goal. Lost 2-0 at home to Leicester. A 33-year-old Jamie Vardy scoring for them. Well done to Leicester, by the way. I don't know if I've actually said that yet. Sadly, in 2020 in Football Manager, they're in the Championship. But they have kept a good bunch of their players that they still have. Mahrez is still there. Kante. Schmeichel's still there. Inler. Andy King's still there. Andy Carroll plays for them. Drinkwater. They've still got probably most of the players that they still have. And it's 2020. So that's kind of strange. But they are in the Championship, sadly. And then against Marseille Consulat, a 1-0 win. Pignataro with a penalty. If I haven't shown you Pignataro, here he is. A very good potential player. Only 17, and he's played a few games pre-season, and he got a goal. He got a goal with that penalty as well. So hopefully he'll be coming along coming along very nicely in the future. Very good determination, so he definitely wants to grow. But today we are here for a game at home against Frosinone. Now they're playing quite a narrow formation. This is the tactic we've been going with. If it'll show the player roles, I'll be able to show you. Here we go. So this is the tactic we've been going with. A 4-1-3-2 with a defensive midfielder. And I would say for the most part it's kind of works. I think having the wingers a bit further back, a bit deeper, seems to be helping a bit. And I think having these guys not asymmetric, that might sort of make it a bit more stable as well. So the team we're going with today, Matteo Bighieri will retain his place in goal, even though he will have competition from Di Lorenzo this season. I'm going to try and play him a bit more than I did last season. I played him in like 2 or 3 games when Bighieri was injured. He had about a flu at one point, or food poisoning, or one of those. So Di Lorenzo did have to come in. But I do want to try and actually get him in terms of preference instead of being forced to. The back four, Martoni will start at left back. We're going to see what he's made of. Salzer is starting at centre back. I'm actually going to swap those around. So we'll have Botnovic and Salzer. Newland's at right back. I think he'll be a mainstay there because he did very well last season, one of our best players. Manala playing in the deep role as a regista with Rusk ahead of him as deep line playmaker. Aramu on the left, Beazotti on the right on the wings. And then Cherry and Selva, the strike partnership. We're going to have Galliano on the bench because, as I said, pre-season, he hasn't done well apart from those 2 goals. The game against Lanciani got 6.2. And the game before the game he scored, he got 6.4. So that's kind of worrying. I'm on control structure, seeing as against Frosinone, I think we're the favourites here. I'm going to exploit the flanks, and I'm going to play fairly wide. And let's see if we can start the season off with a win, because I don't think we have. And I think not since the Serie D have we actually won our opening game. Prediction from the press is a draw, but we'll see. I'm going to cautiously say, we're the favourites, show me what you can do, and we're going to start with the win. Okay, off we go. So you can see the scores there. I'm going to change this around a bit, because I still have this set from when we bought promotion last season. Right, so we will be definitely in the top half. Promotion is hopefully going to be achieved this season. I'm going to shrink those up to there a bit so you can see my face. Also, my face doesn't block it, rather. And the board want us to get... I think they said towards the top, so I think we're expected to get at the very least playoffs. But I want automatic promotion. I ain't sitting through another bloody playoff. Free kick by Bighieri is headed away by Buccellato. Here is Martoni, our new left back. Hopefully that will be our problems solved there, but we will have to see. And Moncini running down the left here, and he's cutting inside, and he's had a shot, and it's a save by Bighieri. It was a poor effort, really, and so far we haven't really done anything. Throw in, and Beazotti on the ball now. This could be a good chance here. Puts the cross in. Cherry's there, and that is 1-0. Good start, and that's moved. Let's move that up to second, but this is the very first game, so that's got to be well, that's got to be expected, isn't it? But a 1-0 lead, and we're only 9 minutes in. Actually, I thought we were further than that, but a couple of highlights in this opening 10 minutes. Beazotti with the assist. I think he's definitely going to give D'Urso a run for his money this season. D'Urso with a load of assists for us last season, the most for a Parma player in the save. I think he got 18 or 19. But Beazotti looks like he's going to be a great signing on that right side, and there'll definitely be competition there. And I think D'Urso can also play on the left and in the middle as well. So versatility is definitely going to be key. And we've got some youngsters coming through as well, like Salzer and other ones, Pignataro, Mastrodonato. So definitely we're going to see a lot of regens now, I think. With the 6th season, I think we're going to start seeing a lot of regens. Cherry's there, we've doubled our lead, only 17 minutes in. This looks like it might be a comfortable win here. Again, I think it was Beazotti with the assist, so him and Cherry linking up very well. That was a great ball, and Cherry, very calm, very cool volley. 2-0, 2 goals for Cherry, and we're starting this very nicely. Throw in here, Traore though, but Martoni wins the ball. That's a good tackle there. Hopefully that's going to be not the, going to see more of those, hopefully. Aramu now attacking from the left side, exploiting the flanks. This is absolutely working, and Selva's there, but he forces a save from the goalkeeper. Rusk taking the corner. I don't know if his corners are any good. I need to have a look at set pieces, actually. See who my best set piece takers are, but I believe Rusk's corners are quite good. And he was offside there, so that's a shame. But we're playing very nicely in this first half. We have been very much on top. Frosinone have had a couple of shots, but nothing that's really worried me. Until now, well, not hopefully, but now they've got one back. Zampano scored. Do you know what I have noticed? We're completing more crosses. Most games, we probably only get maybe 1 or 2 completed crosses, like overall. We've got 4 so far in this first half, which isn't too bad at all. But that goal by Frosinone has edged me a little bit, so that's a bit worrying. Risk-free kick. Here is Noah Newlands. Passes back to Botnovic. 41 minutes here. Now, they've won the ball back here, but Newlands recovers it. Here is Bearzotti. Passes back to Newlands. We've got everyone getting involved now. Bearzotti. Is this a hat-trick of assists? It almost was, and it was almost a hat-trick of goals for Cherry as well. But it was a good save from the goalkeeper. And after a couple of chances, we could have had about 4 goals in this first half, but 2-1's not too bad. A bit annoyed that they scored, but you've played well so far, but there is room for improvement. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go back to mixed passing, and I'm gonna say be more disciplined. I think it was a bit of a risk playing the young Salzer, but I think he's good, but maybe playing him in the very first game, don't know if it was a wise decision or not. We will have to see. They've got a corner here, but early on, Frosinone threatening in this early stages of the second half. Rusk actually hasn't done so well so far. He's on a 6.6. And Selv have been kind of quiet. I think apart from Cherry, all of our strikers have been a bit weird, sort of in pre-season. Especially Galliano. But we might have to make a change or two here. 55 minutes in. We're still 2-1 up. Okay, I'm just going to try and keep it a bit more stable in defence. I'm going to take off Salzer. He's had a good hour, but we're going to bring on Dario Zaparic. And I'm also going to take off Selva. And we're going to play Trigini. I think Zanin will definitely sort of sit back a bit more this season. He didn't really do much last season. I think Trigini now has a chance to step up. He scored pre-season, so hopefully we'll see a bit more of him this year. But 67 minutes, halfway through the second half. We've dropped down to 4th because there are other teams winning. Lecce, I think, were 4-0 up last I saw. But let's see if we can... that was a poor pass to Pirate. Come on. See if we can try and get another goal and put this game beyond doubt. There's less than 20 minutes left. But I think one more goal should hopefully seal it. Okay, both Rusk and Manala are struggling a bit. There's 12 minutes left. I'm going to take off Rusk. I'm going to move Manala into that playmaker role. And I'm going to bring on Kofi Aguirre as the ball winner on support. I still maintain Kofi Aguirre's got a £1 million release clause in his contract. If someone triggers that, then I'll happily let him go. But so far, there's been interest, but no one has forked out that £1 million. 87 minutes. Looks like we are going to start the season off with a win here. Going defensive for the last few minutes. And we've looked pretty solid. Apart from that one goal, I think we've looked very nice today. Could be a chance for a third goal here. Bearzotti. Another chance for Cherry to get a hat-trick maybe. No, he's been dispossessed, but Newlands on the ball now. Finds Manala. Here is Aguirre. Back to Newlands. Bearzotti. He's tackled by Gianpetro. To Pirate with a... Well, don't know what he's trying to do there. Just clear it, I think. And that's full time. 2-1 win. So we started off with a victory. I don't agree with that. I'm going to cautiously say good win. There we go. That worked. So, yeah, I'm not too bothered about that. We did okay. Cherry very nice with 2 goals. Bearzotti with 2 assists. Menala doing well. Pretty solid defensively. Salzer was a bit suspect, but as I said, he's still young. Salzer is 18 years old, but he's got great potential and he's coming along very nicely. So he's going to play a lot more this season. I think he might be a bit more sporadic though, but I think he'll be on the bench quite a lot. He's there if we need him. And we started with a win. So we did go 5th because 4 teams actually won by quite convincingly actually. Lecce won 4-0. Avellino won 3-2. Bari won 2-1 and Novara won 2-1. So, yeah, a good start. We won 2-1, so I will take that. It's nice to be able to say that I've won a game of FM on a live com as well. It's not often I can say that. I said it last episode, actually. We beat Vicenza in the second leg. But we've had so much bad luck recently, it's ridiculous. But it's nice to actually get a win under our belts that actually means something. Salzer makes his professional debut. And yeah, he was greeted well by the supporters, so that's always nice to see. Cherry man of the match, 2 assists, 2 goals. I really think that should have gone to what's his face? I've forgotten his name already. Bearzotti. His name's got a bear in it. Should I call him the Bear? I wonder if I should do that. Maybe, we'll see. It's not really a thing that I do. I don't really want to feel like I'm copying someone else, but we'll see. We'll see what you think as well. I'm going to do a press conference. Let's see what we've got coming up. So, Savona and Lecce could be an option. Yeah, I'll try and do Savona and Lecce. Yeah, I'll try and do 4 or 5 games in between. So off screen we'll have Salernitana, which we should be winning quite comfortably. Palermo, Fiorentina and Bari. In the next episode we'll have the away game against Savona, and we will face Lecce at home. Hopefully that will be a couple more wins, but we'll have to see. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, leave any comments you want to make down below. And if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to check out ThatFMRegen's charity stream this weekend. The links are all down below for the Twitch and for the Just Giving. So go and check it out. It's a very good cause, so go and have a look. But for now, that's going to do it, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys, and goodbye.